asked whether I would like to write the foreword for the world's worst teachers, I say this: I would rather eat my own foot. And I am a vegetarian. Please never contact me again, or I will call the police. Or failing that, the army. Yours furiously, Miss Spleen, Headmistress of Curdle School.
Mr. Pent's Balls.
Hello, I am Mr. Pent.
St. Aub's School. Mathematics. Once upon a time's table, there was a maths teacher named Mr. Pent. He certainly looked like a textbook maths teacher, with his wire-rimmed glasses, brown suit, and comb-over. However, Mr. Pent was anything but your average maths teacher. Oh no, he was one of the world's very worst teachers. That was because Mr. Pent's every waking moment was taken up with one dark obsession: balls. He had a deep loathing of them. But where did this strange fixation with spherical objects come from? Our story begins when Mr. Pent was still a child. It is easy to forget that teachers were once children, but in most cases they were. Some babies you knew immediately were destined to be teachers, because they were born with a teacherly scowl of disapproval on their face. As soon as he was put in his cot, baby Pent was counting the beads above his head. Soon he was writing complex mathematical equations on the wall with his alphabeti spaghetti. It was when, as a toddler, he began giving his parents algebra homework that they knew for sure their little boy was destined to be a maths teacher. One day, when Master Pent was just 10 years old, that's 2 times 5, 7 plus 3, 20 minus 10, or 50 divided by 5, he suffered a terrible accident. The boy was struck on the head by a ball. Not just any ball, a demolition ball. As balls go, this has to be one of the biggest and heaviest there is. After all, it is made of steel and swung from a crane to destroy buildings. Bish, bash, bonk. Being a child whose fate it was to become a maths teacher, it will not surprise you to learn that Master Pent had no time for toys or games or anything that might be considered fun. No, this mathematics-loving child filled his days with times tables, prime numbers, fractions, quadratic equations, trigonometry, and, for most of us normal folk, the absolutely dreaded long division. In some countries, long division is actually a form of torture. No, not long division, anything but long division, I confess! One rainy afternoon, Master Pent was on his way home from his school maths club. Maths club was the world's most boring after-school club. Master Pent was, in fact, the only member. Other strong contenders for the world's most boring after-school club are Punctuation Club, Standing in a Puddle Society, Basket Weaving for Beginners, Train Spotters Anonymous, Sitting in the Dark Society, Staring at a Blank Wall Club, Traffic Cone Appreciation Society, Latin, Latin, Latin. In Maths Club, Master Pent had just been learning all about pi, also known as 3.14. Pi is even more boring than it sounds, and it sounds cataclysmically boring. It is a mathematical constant, the ratio of a circle's circumference to its diameter. I confess I had to look that up, as I spent all my time in maths lessons daydreaming about cake. Are you asleep yet? If so, then good night. If not, listen on. When Master Pent spotted a huge steel ball, he was eager to put to the test this whole circumference diameter nonsense. As he fumbled in his pencil case for his ruler,